Welcome back. We have got some breaking news from Manchester United.
Dan, nice to see you. Loads of talk about Fernandes. Is he there with the rest of the players?
Yeah, he absolutely is, P, and welcome to Carrington. Let me just step aside so we can watch some Manchester United training. And good morning, first of all, as well, to Jamie, too. And we can watch Michael Carrick's side go through their paces here as they warm up ahead of their training session here at Carrington. Bruno Fernandes leading the group. As you can see, the narrative around Bruno Fernandes right now being the best player in the Premier League. I actually put the question to Michael Carrick February 7th after they beat Tottenham Hotspur at the beginning of February, and he even said then that he agreed Bruno Fernandes was playing as one of the best players in the league even then. And you look at the stats, of course, 16 assists now in the Premier League, the most of any Manchester United player in a single season in the Premier League era, beating David Beckham's record on the weekend, but also leading the league in those numbers as well. He's only 4 away from Thierry Henry and Kevin De Bruyne's all-time Premier League assist record in a single season at 20 as well. And the only thing I would say as well, P and Jamie, is you also have to consider with Bruno Fernandes this season, 7 of these 16 assists came in the first half of the season when he was playing in a deeper role under Ruben Amorim as well. So that just shows his adaptability and just his overall quality. I don't know what does.
Dan, I've got to ask you, obviously, look, everyone's talking about Bruno Fernandes. It helps, though, that they're playing one game a week right now. And then, look, Carrick's done a great job, but he's got a fresh team.
Yeah, he absolutely does, Jamie. But I think, you know, you could argue that it's the same team that maybe underperformed in the first part of the season against Ruben Amorim. And, you know, yes, they don't have as many games, but I don't know if you would agree. I think there can also be challenges when they've had gaps of 11, 12 days between games, and maybe those players not being as fresh, as being as match sharp between that, and only having training sessions between. But what I would say is, in this run of games, they've played incredibly difficult teams when you consider, I mean, in
a really good way. I think there's been obviously some good games, some good results, some good work on the training ground, and the players have been kind of embracing what we're trying to, in the direction that we're trying to take them, you know. So it's been a really obviously enjoyable start, but I think this has given us a time, not so much for me and coach, but for the players a little bit. I think when you're coming through change, psychologically, emotionally, it can be quite challenging, you know, and the boys have been kind of right at it in terms of investing everything in. So it's came at a good time to have a bit of a deep breath, take it in, like you said, and kind of get ready for the next challenges.
But when you say it feels like you've been here a lot longer, is that because you're just comfortable? Are you comfortable in this environment? I'm happy to be here, yeah, for sure. I think it's a great place to be, you know, and for me, it's I've been here for so long that kind of I know it so well. So from that side of things, it's felt pretty normal and in a really good way, and never take it for granted in terms of normal that it lasts forever, but certainly in terms of how we go about it, how we feel the work, working with the players and their feeling of